ahorita.
Y lo estás haciendo muy bien, mujer.
Vale, empiezo. 大家好，欢迎回来。如果你对设计、时尚、动画、视觉传达或艺术创作有兴趣，那么接下来这一场你一定会超级喜欢。今天要介绍的是 LCA 教育集团在巴塞罗那的校区 LCI Barcelona，也是西班牙官方认可、国际业界合作非常紧密的一所设计艺术大学。巴塞罗那本身就是一座活着的艺术城市。街道式画布、建筑式展览，每一个转角都像一本设计杂志。在这样的城市念设计，灵感真的会大量自动生成。LCI 的特色是非常实作导向，和业界紧密结合。学生能在课程中做出真正能用的作品，师资多来自专业领域。如果你想做优质的作品集，准备进入到创意设计产业，或想要培养第二创作能力，这所学校会是非常强的选择。接下来就让我们欢迎 LCA Barcelona 的 Regina 带你一起走进这个充满创意能量的世界。Hola.
Hola, buenos días. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I'm Regina Mange, and I'm happy to get to know you, everyone, today. Okay, so I'm
We cannot hear you. You're in the mute.
okay. Sorry. Good morning, everyone. Buenos días, desde Barcelona, from Barcelona. I'm happy to meet you today. The idea of today is to introduce you LCI Barcelona. So I'm Regina Mangen. I'm the partnerships manager here, and I welcome you to apply to study with us with Euromic Consulting. So basically, who we are. LCI Barcelona is the European hub of LCI Education La Salle College. Our headquarters are in Montreal, in Canada. We also have campuses in Vancouver, Costa Rica, Mexico, Colombia, Morocco, Tunisia, in Jakarta, Indonesia, and also Melbourne, Australia. We are the only hub that has on-campus masters and postgraduates. Okay, so we have students from the network coming over and also to have the European experience. That's amazing. A great thing that all the students are sharing is an exclusive platform called Portfolio, where you can upload up to 20 portfolios. You can share in social media. And the great thing is that in every campus, we have collaborations with companies. So the companies can really see you. So it's also a way to expose you internationally. So the opportunities are great. So who we are? So basically, we started 96 years ago in Barcelona as Felicidad Dulce. We are the oldest fashion school in Spain. So have been able to provide education for future creatives. Okay. And the great thing is that we have evolved to be a multidisciplinary school. So we have fashion, photography, graphic interior, animation, and video games. We have different programs depending of your status in your life. So the idea it's amazing. We have programs in Spanish, we have programs in English. So where are we located? We are located in the most modern neighborhood here in Barcelona, Pueblo 22 Art. The building that you are seeing right now is the Design Hub. It's just built by the City Council. They host different festivals like the Off Festival, June Barcelona. They also have permanent temporary exhibits, all related to design. We are surrounded also by clusters, companies, startups, headquarters of international companies. And as you see, very well connected with public transportation, as Barcelona is the most tourist city here in Spain. And also for the ones looking for the sun, we are like 20 minutes away walk from the beach. How amazing is really to be here. So about our new campus, basically we have a new campus. We moved last July. It was designed for our students. We want really our students really to enjoy the facilities. It has 11,000 square. We have this amazing terrace. We have common areas. We want to create synergies within the students. And the idea is that you have all what you need in order to become a great creative. So we have different labs that also are available for you when you are not in the classroom. We have different managers that will support you, your development, sorry. And in this case, we have 3D printers, laser cuts, we have industrial sewing machines, we have 2 analog labs. We are the only one of the few schools in Barcelona that has this. And we also have a big photo lab of 100 meters squares. So the idea is really that you are able to develop your creativity with us. Also, as part of the design community, we participate in the Barcelona Design Week. The last 2 years, our curator has been Alessandro Manetti, who is the chair of Iberoamerica and LCI Education. And also, we have been collaborating, obviously, with the different clusters here in Barcelona, or even hosting animation and video games open job fair. Okay, so that it's amazing. So let's continue. I hope you like the views. So 1 second, something happened with the PowerPoint. I'm just going to finish the video. Okay. 1 moment, please. Sorry for the waiting. I'm trying to skip the video. 1 sec. 1 second, please. Okay, sorry, I need to do this because it's not, I don't know why it's not allowing me. So, why Barcelona to come here to study design? Here you can see a few of our rankings, and also it's an industry that keeps growing. Okay, and we have so many design services companies, so it's a great place to be exposed. Also, we have different events, institutions having been here, so it's a great place really to connect with professionals. Also, about innovation and technology, we know now that nowadays artificial intelligence, also how companies are, keep growing, keep improving their smart thinking. So Barcelona is a great place also to connect with international companies. We have great events like the Mobile World Congress, the Smart City World, Habitat Expo, and also it's a great place if you want to be an entrepreneur, as we have many incubators. We have over 2,000 startups here in Barcelona, so it's a great place really to be aware, be recognized in this case. Also about the culture, the essence of the city. It's great for your inspiration. Like we have so many architectural heritage. Everyone knows about Sagrada Familia that hopefully is going to be finished next year. Also different institutions, museums, festivals and events going on. So it's really a place where you can create a lot of synergies. You must know that we have over 150 nationalities here. So it's a great place really to be comfortable, okay? And also very important about the language barrier. You don't need to worry, okay? We have so many people here that they are fine just speaking English, so a great place to really to enjoy yourselves. About opportunities, so about fashion, everyone knows about Inditex, Mango, Desigual, and many others, and also the big events that are happening here. Also, the relating to the video game sector, it's also a great place here. It keeps growing. We have so many studios here, so it's really a good place really to encourage and have a better opportunities. About cost of living, so you need to consider at the end of the day that your budget will be regarding your accommodation. Okay, so in this case you need to prepare minimum 1,400 1,600 euros per month. Here we have different options for you. We have student residencies, we have different partnerships, we have also you have also the opportunity to flat share an apartment, to have your own studio. So really the options are there. Okay, so in this case we provide you support obviously with area of consulting. So what is our educational offer? So we have short courses, specialization courses, but our big thing is here about our bachelors, about our higher technical education, masters, and postgraduate. So really the idea is to provide you the different options here. Okay. Very important is about employability. Okay, so in this case we have a business service department. They are the ones dealing with your employability, so they will be there next to you, helping you with your CV, how is the effective process really to apply for a job, how is all that happening. Also, the great thing is we do an annual job fair. My colleagues also send letters time to time, okay? And also we have recruitment companies like Michael Page coming over, headhunters, okay? So really the idea is there. So we have agreements with companies. The idea is that when you are doing an official program, you have mandatory internship we will ensure that for you. And in this case, we take care from the agreement, we do a follow-up from the business uh, department, service department, and also from academics. We are pursuing quality, okay, in your internship. And obviously we have some job vacancies, okay? So here you can see some of the companies clusters that we have partnership with. The great thing is we have professionals in active teaching. You are part of lecturers, okay? And in the case of the masters, we always are relying in companies. So it's a great thing for you really to be next to what's happening, okay? So let's start with the bachelors. So we have official bachelors, okay? In this case, it's a 4-year program, 240 European credits, that basically that allows you to study official master degree in any part of the world. Also, the great thing is that you can apply if you wish to do a study abroad, to do Erasmus Plus program, okay? The idea is that from day one, you start with your specialization. So in this case, sorry about the dates, we start every year in September, okay? The first 2 years are in the morning, and then the third and the fourth year in the afternoon. Why? Because on the third year, you will have your internships, okay? And also you have the opportunity to apply for the Erasmus Plus program, okay? So as I was mentioning here. Also, we have students from the network coming over, like from Colombia, from Montreal. So you will be surrounded by other internationals. And we also have study abroad programs with American universities, okay, and from other sides of the world. So what about Erasmus Plus? This is very exciting. What it is about? So basically, as we're in Spain, part of the European Union, okay, and we are offering you an official bachelor degree. We have partnership with another universities and schools, and it's an opportunity for our students, okay, to study for 1 semester in one of these institutions, okay. We send students, and we also receive in our campus. Then we have the masters and postgraduates. So the main reason for a student to do this is because is looking for increase its network, to be professionalized, because we are talking in a more professional level, okay, having professionals teaching you. The idea is really to develop your final master thesis, your portfolio, because at the end of the day, if you're a creative, it's something that they're going to consider really in order to hire you, okay. And the idea is really to support you in all that way, okay. In this case, we have some masters starting now in March, then in October, okay. And the great thing is that we have in different languages, so very convenient for you. So what are our areas? We have fashion, interior, graphic, photography, animation, video games, and now we have our new business program. So this we are very excited. So in the fashion design area, as I was mentioning in the beginning, we are the oldest fashion school here in Spain. Okay, we have also our own pattern making system. Okay, and the great thing is that you will be taught by professionals. Okay. We also have Felicidad 12 Awards, okay, in honor of our founder. And here you can see some of the awarded people, so you know a few. And I was saying we always rely in partners. So here you can see I have an idea about the ones in fashion. So in the bachelor's degree in fashion, okay, here you can see the career opportunities. Okay, you don't need any background in design from your high school. Okay, in this case we start from zero. This is very important, and the idea is really to become as professional. In this case, in your final year, you have to develop 8 looks. We will host a great fashion show here in our facilities. We will expose you in the social media, so that is great. This year, for example, we have the president of the Barcelona Design Week, and we also had the director of the Bridal Fashion Week. That is a big international event happening here in Barcelona. Okay. We also have Bachelor in Fashion Communication. Do you like to communicate? Do you like to share your knowledge? Okay, so we have this amazing program for you. The great thing about these two programs is that the first 2 years you will be sharing the same subjects, so you can always change from the third year, okay? Because you need to know really what fashion it's about, okay? So great thing for you to know is that we also participate in local, national, international awards. In this case, we participate in the Hempel contest in China. We have every year our head of fashion projects, Gabriel, participating as a judge, and we also have alumni participating. Okay, so we really encourage our students to participate in this kind of events. Okay, because it's really a great opportunity to, for you, like the fashion show that we create. We have a day for industry, so it's a really great thing for you to know. Okay, sorry again, it seems that every time that I enter a video, let's go back. Okay, And here you have some different examples of our alumni, okay? So we participate in the 018, the Bridal Fashion Week, and really our intention is really that you are more visible. About the master programs, okay, one moment. Okay, here you can see the different master programs and its language of instruction. Okay, in some of them we require a portfolio, and then in the last option that is in Spanish or English, we have this program co-awarded with Universitat de Barcelona. Okay, it still will be a private master degree, but it's important that you have in this case an university degree in order to enter. Okay, you can be still studying in the last year, but for the time you're here, you need to have that. Okay. Then we have our design and communication area. Here, really, the idea is to provide you the tools, the techniques, the knowledge. Okay, in this case, we have the partnership with the Audiovisual Cluster of Catalonia and other renowned institutions. Okay, and the great thing is that you might participate in real great projects from companies or even the city council here in Barcelona. So in this case, what is the idea? This is a very open discipline with very wide opportunities. Every company needs a graphic designer, so you can enter in any kind of industry. You can work on websites, apps, in branding designing, packaging, editorial, and communication design. So really, here the idea is to help you on that. For example, here you can see different real projects from our students. Okay, in this case, it's an opera that it's organized by the Teatre Liceu here with the City Council of Barcelona. We have students from the different areas being here. Okay. As a good examples here, we have in Barcelona the Premios Laus, okay? And recently we have gotten more and more. So this is a great thing. And we participate in more events like Brut, like of festivals. So it's really a great place to be exposed. Okay. In the case of the masters in graphic design, we have different ones. In all here, we require a portfolio because graphic design obviously is creative. Okay, and we require in the last one an university degree because it's an official master program. In this case, you will have in the first module about research. The idea is how to look into research in innovation. Okay, and the great thing this year, for the following year, sorry, about this master program is that you will have two options of find the master's thesis. So you could do just a completely final master's thesis on research, or you can create a mini one with a prototype. So it will be really like more practical. Okay, so very interesting thing. Then we have interior design. Okay, here the idea is to get the most of interior spaces design. We look about the materials, how you're feeling when you are in the space. Okay, and the great thing about this area is that for the bachelors in this case, they gain knowledge of architecture, so they will know how to create a plan, how to create the prototype, and also how to create the real. So this is very important for you to know too. And again, we have real projects from company, like we participate in Barcelona. Okay, so here you can see the different career opportunities. So the idea is really to understand the industry, how it works, how to work with architects, and also is very focused to creativity. Okay, as an example, we have one of our alumna reels. Okay, this project is a co-housing for young people with functional diversity that guarantees their autonomy and well-being and supports them in achieving their happiness. The proposal is based on the rehabilitation of an old factory located in the Barcelona neighborhood of Poblenou. Okay, so in this case, Maria Lledó, she won different awards and still she's winning different awards for this amazing project. Okay, so this is a great thing really to visualize. Okay, and here you have again more examples of students winning awards. In this case, we have an official master program in experiential interiors. Okay, that here as official we require a university degree. Then we have the other three where we require also a portfolio. In the four of them, we require a portfolio. This is very important. Okay. Then we have the photography area. It's not just photography; it's also analog photography, digital photography, video. Okay. What I mean to say is in the different areas, you're going to see artificial intelligence. We are updating our content and really we want to offer for the students the latest thing. So this is very important also in this area. Okay. In this case, you have this program that basically you will learn how to use a camera in a technical level from photography and video. You will be able to create a project with a narrative, critical, artistic, and social structure. This is very important. And from day one, you will create your own exhibition. Okay, so this is very cool too. We participate with different foundations, and in this case also you will be very exposed. Here you can see one of the final projects. Okay, amazing. Okay, and also study trips. Okay, I'm just telling you one of the areas, but we organize study trips in the different programs too. Okay, so this is very important. So every year we go to Paris Photo. You go with one of the academics. Okay, and you, as you see, an exhibition. Okay, and we also encourage our students again to participate in different projects. Okay, so for example, in the second case, our students travel to Lanzarote to participate in a blended intensive program. Okay, so this is kind of exciting. In the case of photography, we have 2 master programs. Obviously, we require a portfolio. In this case, we don't require that the students have studied photography. It could be that you come from another studies and basically you have knowledge already about how to use a camera. Okay, we have people coming from political science, psychology. So really, the idea is that to have also a diversity in our profiles. Okay. Then we have the gaming and animation and VFX area. Okay. So our programs are open for students, and this is a very booming sector. Okay, that is happening here in Spain. We have so many students here. We have like creators of Candy Crush, creators of different characters of animation. So really, it's getting really big here. In this case, here you can see some of the companies. Okay, we have the bachelor's degree in animation. Okay, in animation, the objective and final goal is to make an animated short film. This is the only area that where you have in the bachelor's you have to do the final project in group. Okay, and here you will learn about character design, about the scenarios, storyboards are made, cinematographic narrative is learned, even music. It's very important really to understand how music works in able to finish the short film. Okay, and like this, yes, we have different students winning different events. Okay, so also very interesting thing. We also have the bachelor's degree in video programming design. You will learn programming, but it focuses more on the creative design of characters, scenarios, narrative story. The final work is to make a video game. There is the option of going to Vancouver campus, okay, where you can program for a maximum of 2 years to complete the training, okay? So really the opportunities are great. Oh, in this case, for example, we have on the left 2 alumni, okay, from our video games area and animation. They are working right now for a studio, and they won the Annie Awards. That is like the Oscars, but for animation and video games through a video game. It's called Neva. Okay, so very, very cool too. In this case, we have 2 master programs. Okay, we require a portfolio. We need to know in the, for example, 3D and VFX that you know about autonomy, about the scenarios. Okay, that you know how to use basic programs related. In concept art, it could be people coming from illustration. Okay, and the great thing is this. Those are at the end of the day individual projects that you need to develop. Okay, we have even a faculty like from working for Ubisoft. Okay, so it's a very great really program for you guys. I just quickly show you a demo reel, okay, of our alumni projects. Okay, so basically what they do, this is all the students made. Okay, a part of the scenes that you are seeing now from our campus. How you work with the particles, how you work with explosions. Okay, very very important too. Okay, this is for example for San Jordi, that is like kind of like Valentine's here in Barcelona. Okay, this is also another project from one of our students for the video games. This is more for bachelors, but so you can have an idea too. Okay, This is really cool because this is done with the 3D printers, as you see. And also so many events happening here. Like we have different events happening like El Salón del Manga. We have more and more things happening in Barcelona related to, the sector. Okay, let's continue because there is a few more things to come. So in this case, we're gonna see quickly business. Okay. So in this case, we have two different master programs, and also we have two postgraduates. Okay, the great thing is that we have, as you see, online, on-campus options. In this case, we are pursuing having students here that they are entrepreneurs, okay, or they want to become entrepreneurs. They have a business in their mind. They want to go further, okay. So this is great in this case. In the case, for example, of the masters in leadership in innovation in the creative business, we have as program director the president of Modac, that is the cluster of fashion here in Catalonia, okay. Then we have summer courses like, oh, you want to taste about what is Barcelona about? What I don't know exactly what to do. This is more for teenagers, okay? So if you really want to enjoy 3 weeks in July here, you are more than welcome to come with us. So now, how is the admission process? Okay, so first of all, you need to reach our partners Aeromic Consulting, okay, to start the process. Okay, you need to start the smart admission. You need to send them the documents by email and pay the admission fee of 50 euros. Then the next step is to have an interview with me. So you are now already someone that is going to help you and support you from LCI to achieve your dreams. So in this case, the following thing is to have a meeting with academics. So me and more of my colleagues of admissions, we present our candidates to academics. They are the ones accepting your applications. We do this every Friday, okay? In this case, they are going to review the documents. We are going to present an oral defense, and the resolution will be 48 hours. Once we inform Aeromic Consulting of the resolution, in case of your admission, you will have 5 days in order to complete your registration. One thing is to sign the digital contract, and the other thing is to pay the deposit that is part of the fees. So what's going to happen? You're going to have booked your place, and also we will send you all of the documentation needed in order to come here. We'll send you the letter of acceptance, we will send you the visa documentation, and more information in order to arrive here to Barcelona, okay? And from Aeromic Consultant and from me, you will receive a follow-up until you arrive on campus. We organize a welcome day where you will get the different departments, the school director, you will do a campus tour, and the idea is to provide you follow-up for what is next to come, okay? So about the bachelor degrees, what are the requirements? So basically we require your passport, a motivational letter, then your high school transcript over equivalent, okay? If you have not studied in the language of instruction, we will require a minimum of B2 language certificate, okay? Then if you want to provide us a portfolio, it's optional, okay? This is very, very important. Then important thing, we are at a School of Design and Visual Arts. So in order to study the program as official, you need to pass an admission test. We do it in July, we do it in September. So in September is really when the internationals are coming. Anyway, I'm happy to inform you that in July, you can do the online preparation for 2 days, okay, online, and then you can do it again once you arrive here in September, okay? The great thing is that our faculty are the ones preparing you, and also the exam will be taken in our facilities. So we will provide you all the support needed. Additional documents is very important in order to do the exam that you start your homologation process, okay? We just need the certificate, okay? And very important, organize your visa on time. It's very important in order to arrive conveniently to the campus, okay? And organize everything. About the fees, here you can see the academic fees per year, okay? So as you see, depending how you want to pay the program, okay, it will be different. So in the case of the bachelor, the booking is 2,570 euros, okay? And then your next payment will be in September, the outstanding amount of the first installment. About the scholarships, we have different scholarships. Anyway, a Romy consulting will indicate you which one is the most convenient for you. Then we have official master's degrees, dual degrees, private master's and postgraduate degrees. So what are the requirements? So we need your academic file. Again, if it's an official program, we have at the moment 2 official master programs, will require that you are going to finalize, okay, your university degree. Okay, if you are going to study a private master degree, we don't require a university degree. You might study a diploma, okay, but you need to show us that you have a minimum of 2 years experience, and if it's a creative, your portfolio. Okay, you need. We also need your CV, your motivational letter, your passport, the photo, and again the language certificate. Before even applying, if you are still wondering about, I'm really ready to study the program because in master is different, okay, you can organize with a Rumi consultant and me a interview, okay, previously to check if really this is the right program for you. I will need from you your CV and if it's required, a portfolio, okay? So we're really here to support you. Here you can see the private master degree tuition fees, okay? Again, firstly is the booking, and then until October is not your next payment. In this case, it will be 2,400 euros. Then we have the official master degrees. It's a bit higher, okay? And again, it's the same. Then we have postgraduates. I just put a couple examples so you have an idea. We have one now starting in March. This is very exciting, guys, because this is about trend research. For this program, we have an open profile. And the cool thing is that in the fees are included 3 academic trips to Milano, to Paris, and Berlin in Germany. So, I mean, it's pretty fair, I think, for what it's about, the whole experience. And then we have the postgraduate in bridal collection design. So you have an idea, okay? So important for us, a part of your classes, what are going to do with you, okay? So you have the company service, as I was mentioning, we have portfolio, we have omnibus. Very important thing, we have a psychopedagogy service. So basically our psychologist will be on site. You can book time with her if you need mental support. And also we have a partnership with Minta. You will have mental support 24 hours in your phone, okay? And it's free of charge for you, okay, in different languages. We also have international services. We have the game club, the drag queen cinema reading, the study lounge. For example, next week our students are going to have a Christmas party in one of the bars next to the campus. So very exciting thing. And also about the labs, we have also increased the schedule of our labs. We open now on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So this is also very good for you. The campus will be there for you. Like we have the library where we have a collection of books, publishing, we have magazines, we have final projects from undergraduates and master programs. And the great thing that I missed to mention before, we are connected with the University Libraries of Catalonia. So also you can borrow books from there. And we have different events where we participate. We also create the speed datings. The idea is that you get to know the other students from your area, the different ones, okay? And we participate in many activities here in Barcelona. So reasons to choose LCI Barcelona, the internationality, linking with the world of business, that we're a multidisciplinary school, a small class environment, okay? In the bachelor's, maximum you will be 20 students. In the master programs, the average is 15. A part of one of the masters that we have in fashion marketing that we have like 25, okay? We will really help you with your portfolio, okay? Learning how to do prototypes, really how are for us the values for you. We are very close. You see this big building, but we are really close for our students and also, the whole experience that we have, okay? So please follow us in social media, okay? And thank you. I hope you enjoy today's session.
Thank you. It's a lot of information.
I know. So many things to do in a short period of time, but I try my best.
You try to explain everything for us. Very good.
Yeah.
And
thank you.
let me check the question of a student. Okay. As LCI has a campus worldwide, what makes the Barcelona campus especially attractive? I think you mentioned it before, no?
Yeah. So I think, we have this brand new campus that you see here in my background. Okay. And I think it's the best option really. Like coming here to Europe is a great possibility. It's like, I don't know if the students are aware, the people that listen us, but as an international student, you have the opportunity once you settle your visa, like to travel also the European Union. And coming to study with us, you will have like passionate faculty. I mean, really, we are really close to support our students, so they have this freedom, this in order, to to be the best of themselves, basically. Yeah.
And great. So there's a student asked, do student need prepare the portfolio? I think for bachelor, no need, right? Just for master.
No, exactly. It's not necessary. So even if the student is coming from another back, the student can start from zero in design. Okay. In the case of the master, it will depend of the master. We have masters that they are for someone that has nothing to do with even design. The one in fashion business management, we have people coming from law, from medicine, for example. So we can check case by case. But for the ones that they are creative, we will need a portfolio. Okay. In our website, you can see in the program's description if a portfolio is required. So I think it makes quite sense.
Okay. And if, for example, if a student not studying in the design, but he wants to study in a master, so there's a course like foundation or something that like connect just 1 year foundation and then they go to study master, is possible?
We don't have foundation programs, but we have launched different specialization courses. Okay. In this case, the great thing is that we are the different people dealing with different kind of programs. So depending of the student's profile, we can send the student to another kind of program in order to come over. Like, for example, we have people that they are seniors and they don't have any experience with design, so we suggest them, like, why don't you do the diploma? It's called here ciclo formativo grado superior. It's only 2 years. We have people from different age studying this program, and it's only 2 years, and then it's easier for the person really to like to feel more comfortable. Yeah.
Well, the professional is
Yeah.
Yeah. Do the student work on company-based or real-world project?
Okay, so we have real projects from, as I say, coming from companies. My colleagues from the business service, they deal with internships. So the students are studying the official programs. They have mandatory internships, but also we have extracurricular ones. So we encourage the students, like, if they want to work, if they want to gain experience in internships, to talk to my colleagues, okay, and check what the opportunities are there. And even with the faculty, I mean, most of the faculty are professionals working in companies, in studios. So the really idea is there. The great thing is that they can work up to 30 hours with the student visa. So it's a great opportunity in this case. Like, we have so many events going on in the city also, like to apply for jobs. And so really the options are there. But yes, we receive real projects, and also it's a way really to be like more visible, for the students.
And do the school will helping student find a job after or during the course?
Okay,
They
so
want
we have more intensives than jobs. Okay, in this case, at the end of the day, we are a school of design, not a recruitment consultancy, but we will provide all the information needed in order to find a job. Like, we have connections with recruitment consultancies, also where they can go here, like, to get like more support. Like, we have here Barcelona Activa in Poblenou. There are so many recruitment consultancies. There are different job fairs going on in the city. Okay, at the end of the day, this is a very competitive place, Barcelona. We have people speaking different languages, different profiles. So the students, they have to be very proactive in this case. Okay, and they have to be open, like, to talk to one of the teachers, like, I have good relationship with this teacher. Can you help me? Can you make me a recommendation? Things like, do you know any position in your studio, or do you have any, any colleague that has one? So it's a way also to have contact. So
as I mentioned to the student too, because we are not native in Spain or Baton, we don't have a connection, but school is very important. Because a teacher, if they are working in the industry, so maintain a good relationship, I think is good.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, the world is based on connections. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I need to be visible. I need to work hard. I don't even, I mean, even students developing projects at night, on the weekends, they need to see that you are a hard worker.
Yeah.
And if they see that and they see potential in the students, that might happen.
Yeah.
Like, we have a few cases. This is, I don't want to promise anything, but we have a few cases of our alumni that they have become part of the faculty. Like Maria Lledo, the one from the project in interior design. Now she's one of the master's coordinator in the well-being and neuroarchitecture master program. She has opened her own studio. She works for Hello Magazine here in Spain. We have another one from animation. She's part of the faculty. She helps the students with the final projects.
Mhm.
Things like this might happen, but also in companies. Like, we also have the official program in the master in interior design that is about immersive experiences. And
Mhm.
years ago, the director he took one of the students. She developed a final project about Nike, and now she's the master's co-director. So she's
Yeah.
co-directing the master. So that kind of things might happen. So, but they need to work really hard. Like, we are part of the process for the students to success at the
Yeah.
end of the
And
day.
you cannot be very shy, because if nobody knows
Yeah,
you exist, and
yeah,
nobody
yeah. We
will find you.
understand that people has their own up and downs.
Yeah.
You can openly, okay, have a bad day. They can see, like, because also the what I notice is that in design the students, most of them, they are very sensitive.
Mm.
And the thing is that we understand that, and we support them in that way.
Mm.
We have mental support, we people from academics from the different departments, but they need to really show that they are
Yeah.
committed, because the faculty, so mainly in the last year of the bachelor and also in the masters, they encourage the students like they are employees. Like, I'm expecting the best of you, I'm dedicating you time.
Yeah.
So really, and it's a great opportunity, because having a professional doing a mentoring about your portfolio, I mean, this is, it's a
Yeah.
great thing. Like, you know
Yeah.
I think they need
Also,
to take advantage.
yeah,
Yes, please.
also, because I went several times the fashion show you have for the
Yeah.
graduated student, I'm quite surprised, because a lot of important person in fashion industry will participate. And
Yeah.
of course, if you are doing very well, they will know.
Yeah, yeah. I invite everyone towards our fashion show. Last year we did it in the underground,
Yeah.
where we hosted also the event for the Barcelona Design Week. And this year was great. Like, we seen this year very, a lot of potential students. Yeah, and yes, we have a day for industries. So we have people from fashion companies coming over. We have from communication journalists, from the fashion industry. So it was really great moment, really, for our students, really.
Yeah. And the student, they are worried about their I think it's English label, because all the program will be told in English.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we have programs in English, we have programs in Spanish. Okay. In our website you can see the ones that are in English, the ones that are in Spanish, if they are online, if they are on campus, if they are in March, if they are in October. Okay. For the time you're applying, it's not mandatory that you have B2, but it's important at least that you provide that certificate at least a month before the program starts. So if you're starting a bachelor by July, August, you need to send us the B2. In
Mm.
the case of English, we accept Duolingo, IELTS, TOEFL, Cambridge. In the case of Spanish, we accept CL, DL. Okay.
Mhm.
So for the time the program starts, I mean, you really need to start to
Yeah.
study the language to feel like more okay. I feel like more confident talking and expressing my thoughts, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yes, and in this case, I'm glad, because you have already partnership with so many Spanish schools, so you can refer the students like to arrive here and feel great.
You think Spanish?
But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, I really encourage people, like, when they like a program original, but it's only offering in Spanish, and I tell them, you know that Spanish is spoken in more than 20 countries, so you
Yeah.
can expand more your business, your possibilities.
Because
English is
English
not
is like a
just.
basic, you have everyone knows. So if you can add Spanish, it's much better.
Yeah. More languages, more languages.
And they want to know the percentage of Asian student.
Okay, so we have, well, I mean, the last years we have students from you, so this is really great.
Yeah.
Then we have students coming from Indonesia. As we have campus in Jakarta, we had a few students coming also to study with us. And then we had some applications, but I think the visa issues, they have not been able, but we have a lot of interest from students from India. We have a big Asian community here, so we have locals that are originally from Asia studying with us, basically. Yeah,
Mostly it's like European student, no? They can surround
we
over.
well, the students will see European, they will see from Latam, and we started to get from Africa, so from everywhere, and I
Yeah,
think this is really cool.
yeah, very international.
Yeah. Like to see the different cultures, and yeah, and now we're starting to get more interest, high interest from students coming from United States, from Canada.
Yeah,
Everyone wants to come here to Spain.
yeah. Too many people want to come to Spain.
Well, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Okay. Okay. I think no follow question.
No.
Very good. Thank you very much for the presentation. I know it's a lot of LCI to explain to the student. So I think the student can check each master or bachelor to study for more detail, but the situation of a school is like that.
Yeah. Like I'm more than happy to work with you, Claudia. So if any student has any questions, I'm more than happy to organize a meeting together and solve, any kind of questions.
I
Okay.
think later we will receive a lot of a message about the question, and I will ask you.
Okay,
Okay. Thank you very
great.
much.
Thank you for having me, and enjoy the rest of the fair, everyone.
Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.